Hi, my name is Ellie Kosek, and I'll be doing a TED Talk over the leadership case study I did about Barack Obama. Leadership is a very wide and dynamic role that covers the ability of an individual or a group of individuals to influence and guide followers or other members of the organization. Leaders can be categorized at various levels depending on the various disciplines they assume in their leadership exercises and movements. A case study I did of Barack Obama is used as a reference to define and navigate various facets of leadership in different disciplines. This speaks to including the leadership tactics and strategies, and including professionals at any other walk of life in the realm of leadership, and based on the diversity of the various dynamics thereof. A leader is therefore one of the ability to create and influence and impact the among. Their influence is normally based on pursuing a particular impact or goal, such as achieving certain accomplishments based on the organizations or institutions in questions of objectives. To achieve such specific roles and responsibilities, various processes are normally included in applied components of the leadership attributes, such as beliefs, values, ethics, character, knowledge, and skills. Barack Obama, for instance, is believed to have one of the exemplary leaders of all times in his vast leadership approach achievements in the United States. There are about 5 common leadership concepts which I put on this slide. I think that's wrong. There it goes. The 5 that I thought were important, they all start with C's, and they would be incompetence, courage, clarity, coaching, and character. A competent leader is one that is focused and possible paths leading towards areas within which, when the people channel their energies, there is likelihood of excellent achievements in his entire leadership period in the United States. Obama exercised competency through being very thoughtful and decisive, particularly in his role as a commander-in-chief of the military. He has all times embraced and urged the motivation towards ensuring a fruitful performance of his government. Historically, Barack Obama remains a bold leader in the world's book of records. For instance, in his entire region, he never delighted in proving a point that he is always the smartest. Nonetheless, he embraced the fact that he could make mistakes and he would not always have it wrong, and that he would pull it together and the other members of his team. Through his charisma and massive belief in his people, even from the onset of his leadership aspiration, he was known by the most popular phrase, "Yes, we can." This basically showed that as a leader, he can acknowledge the power of the people and did not by intent or might pursue to anyone in the subject for a formidable leadership. As a head of state, Obama displayed his process in embracing economic growth in the United States through signing business deals and acts of benefiting the people. In this regard, the state to extent could be equated to business and entity in that he was, as head of the state, to both the role of the leader per management. By entrusting the people in the economic realm and signing acts of the favor to facilitate economic developments and operations, his government coached or trained the citizens to do what they can do best, grow the country's economy. Similarly, in organizations and in the contemporary organizational going concerns, the concept of leadership that entails employee coaching and embracing the talents to attain significant performance, just like it is common among various states and nations, is normally led by entrepreneurs. For example, Trump. He had a big business before he even became president. Of all the concepts, a leader with character is a dependent leader and one who is committed to create an impact by all means among his people. In this regard, as a leader, he can choose to lead without character but ends up having no significant following. Character provides moral authority that compels a leader to bring together the people and gather resources thereof to move the entire institution within a vision, a mission, and a project forward. In this regard, In this regard, character is noble and essential in leadership. The former American President Obama. Lessons can be drawn as a typical example of leadership within character. For instance, it will remain in the book's history in the American president Barack Obama performed that had the process and communication skills that surpassed any kind of presenting challenge. He could literally exhibit excellence in the communication skills as a leader and talk to any person, group, or audience regardless of their background, age, race, or personality. Barack Obama is one of the outspoken leaders in the globe, and his leadership has been exclamatory, used among people in the various contexts. His inspiration has also gone viral, while a number of ideas have been borrowed him, including leadership theories and approaches. A lot of topics and theories have inspired people to have also been published with and continue to speak to the leadership in entire world's affairs. In this regard, the leadership portrayed him as a world icon and amounted to great impacts that they're continuing to even raise more spirited leaders. As an author, Obama has written a number of books, but the ones I put on here was A Promised Land and Dreams from My Father. Among others, he speaks a lot of as a visionary and highly oriented leader who is committed to create change and even be the change himself. For instance, as in The Promised Land, Obama narrates his life from childhood and his entirely early years throughout the events surrounding and killing the Osama bin Laden in May 2011. In conclusion, Obama's mysterious history remains inspiring and gives hope to generations and generations. As a world icon who have spirited dreams and fought across all odds to impact the globe. In his entire lifetime, he maintained humility and used his influence to bring others up and impact lives across all races, origins, sects, and all divides. Above all, he remains relevant to date as a leader from whom a lot is borrowed and maintain a steady focus to change the entire world. Obama is generally a great leader to talk of and is a perfect example as a leader worth imitating and applying his leadership strategies and approaches to a bridge of number of world leadership gaps. He literally exercised and applied all possible approaches. Thank you.